Libra, what's up? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel for your weekly read here. Last week we talked about connections. We went on a little hiatus, so to speak, but we're getting back to the general messages because that's what I like to do. Okay, and if Spirit wants to talk about a relationship or a connection, then that's what we'll talk about, right? Anyway, if you're interested in that read, you can go back and check it out, okay? For now, I'm just gonna tap in and see what messages Spirit has for the Libra Collective. I really hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, wherever you are in the world and wherever you are in your life, really. Okay. I hope this message brings you some kind of clarity and that it resonates in some way. If it does not, always check out your other placements, your moon rising, your sun, your Venus, okay? Even your north node. All right. And if that doesn't work either, you can always reach out to me for a personal reading. I recently added my email in the description box if you're interested in reaching out for a personal or some sort of business inquiry. I'm also interested in that, so reach out. I would love to hear from you guys, communicate with you guys. You're always welcome to comment on my videos. All right, I'm done babbling, Spirit. It's a lot. All right, Libra. Cuba Libre. All right. Spirit, what message do you have for Libra, please? What's the current situation here? Please give me a clear message, clear, concise message for Libra. Release me of any judgment, any bias. Just your message, please. What's the current situation here this week? That is 2. What do you want me to do here? Okay. We had the Judgment card. It was the King of Pentacles came out as well, so there, you know, maybe that energy is relevant, or that again, going back to what, you know, the babbling I was doing, it may be relevant for if you have a placement within an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Whether that's your, maybe this is your moon and you need to watch your sun if it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or vice versa. Okay. Anyway, the current situation here, we have the Judgment card, Major Arcana. Okay, very significant situation or decision at this time in your life. This could also just be, or not just be, but I feel like this is a significant kind of chaotic time where things are changing. Okay, the Judgment card also talks about your calling. Okay, having some kind of aha moment where you're like, okay, I know what to do. I know what choice to make. I know what I should go towards, kind of thing. Okay, a lot of things are indicated within the Judgment card. So let's see what's contributing to this, please, for my Libra friends. What's contributing to this energy? The World and the 7 of Wands. This is a hard worker. Okay, I mean, this may be something that you've been trying to really define, is the word that I'm wanting to use. Okay, for a long time. Yeah, maybe wanting to define a relationship or define what it is that you want to go towards, what brings you emotional fulfillment. The Knight of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. But I definitely see, you know, because the World card is also, it's like you're at the end. And that's what we said in the Judgment card. It's the moment of like, okay, I know now. I got it. I've achieved that thing that I wanted to achieve, that I set out to achieve, with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is also the energy of not backing down, not breaking, is also what I'm wanting to say. Okay, it can be a sort of competitive energy where someone's fighting you or on something, and you know, with the World card here as well, it's like, no, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to continue persevering, okay, in order to achieve or accomplish whatever it is that I want to achieve. So for some of you, it could have been, like I said, again, that energy of wanting to define something, okay, in the Judgment card. Yeah. I feel like this has a lot to do with your success. What I just heard, I have a lot riding on this. And that's why I said within this Judgment card, it feels like a very chaotic time, like a lot of changes. And, you know, perhaps there's someone in your space who wasn't or is not okay with those changes. You might even be changing careers, and they're not supporting you 100%. All right, let's look at your advice. What advice do you have for Libra? I feel like someone here has certainly found their calling, you know, something that you're passionate about. Okay, so for your advice, we have the King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. There's a need here, Libra, to continue to focus on what you're doing. You know, don't let your attention waver, is what I'm wanting to say. Okay, I don't know, you know, for some of you, this is definitely about another person. I was hesitant to say that with the Judgment card. However, the Judgment card can represent communication. Okay, perhaps there was a desire to talk to someone or tell your truth. The Judgment card is also just that uninhibited truth, okay, being brought to the light. So here we see someone who worked hard to achieve just that, okay? And so your advice here is to stick with it, to remain committed to the process, remain committed to another person, even with the Two of Cups here, and to remain focused on the task at hand is what I'm wanting to say. Okay. Let's look at the outcome. You also have the Death card here at the bottom of the deck within your advice. And so that makes me feel like there's a definite need to let go of something else. I feel like that's why a part of your advice is to remain focused on whatever this thing is. There may be someone who came back into your life. I really feel like for a lot of you, this is about work, career, and a calling of sorts. Something that you're passionate about, something that you can pour your love into and be committed to. I mean, maybe for some of you, this is about a relationship or a person, but I feel strongly like we're talking about your calling, with the Eight of Pentacles being directly underneath the Judgment card there. That's what that tells me. What's the outcome, please? For Libra, what's the outcome, Spirit? Hold on. Okay. So for the outcome, we have the Hermit, the Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. I see you dibbling and dabbling. That's what I'm wanting to say. It's like you want to go towards something or someone, but you're unsure about whether or not it'll bring the security that you already have. It's like the energy of being in a job, that you've been in for a long time, that you've worked hard to grow at or in, that brings you comfort. You're used to that job. You know how things are going to go. There's the Moon card, bottom of the deck. You know how things are going to go. You're comfortable there. It pays the bills, okay? You don't have to step out of your comfort zone, right? And then there's something else that's more exciting, something else that you're passionate about with that Page of Wands, a new adventure, a new opportunity. That is, they're wanting me to say daunting. Yeah, so you're gonna have a decision here coming up, Libra. I feel like it's a great big decision. We saw that with the Judgment card already. And then you have it again in the outcome. Your priorities are going to have to be put in place here. Spirit, tell me about the Judgment card, please. Tell me more about this Judgment card for Libra. Five of Pentacles. Tell me more, please. I feel like it's irrational, yeah, and then there's the Nine of Swords. There's this irrational thought or expectation that you won't be stable, that you won't have what you need, okay? Going from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, this is the energy of someone who feels as though there will be a loss rather than an increase. Nine of Swords is an indication of someone who's, with anxiety comes control. Those two things go hand in hand. And when we cannot control an outcome, or we cannot fully see what an outcome is going to be, we cannot fully anticipate or predict that we'll be stable, that we'll be secure, that we'll be okay moving towards something else, whether this is a job, a relationship, or otherwise, whatever this is for you in your life, whatever this big decision is. There's a lot of anxiety surrounding it because you feel as though you will not be okay. okay? Which is crazy because you worked really hard to get here. You worked really hard, I feel, to get clarity on something. Interesting. Let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles. What's this Eight of Pentacles, please, for Libra? You know, you have to pay attention, you guys, to the way that the cards are laid out. You have the Judgment card at the top. Underneath that, you have the Eight of Pentacles. And underneath the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Page of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. Which says that, okay, something has been brought to your attention. And I feel as though it's something you've been working. Hold on. Hold on. Because something strange just happened to my cards as I was talking. Okay. I feel as though it's something you've been working towards or really that has really had your focus and attention. Okay, and if you're able to pour yourself fully into this thing, there is stability. It's just a matter of making the decision. Tell me more. Thank you. We have the Justice card coming out. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Six of Pentacles again with the King of Cups. Okay. This is about balance. This is about focus. This is about something that is for you. I mean, that's what the Judgment card indicates. It's something that you deserve. Okay. Whether this is a relationship or you know, a financial increase or even just a promotion at the job that you're already in and you've been working hard to get that. You know, the Eight of Pentacles says continue to focus, continue to work hard, continue to be committed to the process like you already have. And you will get what it is that you deserve if you're able to continue on, you know, persevere. All right, let's get some final messages here and then we'll close out. Spirit, what final messages do you have for Libra, please? Any final? Okay. The High Priestess. Tell me more about this. I feel a lot of you are worn down. I mean, and that can happen, you know, with the World card and the Seven of Wands. I mean, that is legit someone who's working very hard. That cannot be denied. And I feel like it wasn't denied. I do feel like you have an opportunity here for growth, you know, with the Judgment card. It's like you've kind of realized now after working so hard, you've realized where you need to go or what you want. Tell me more about this High Priestess card, please. My cards just continue to fall all over the place today. I'm gonna stop with this High Priestess, you guys, because I really feel I'm feeling very drained. And that's why I said I feel like a lot of you are overwhelmed and like on the verge of giving up is what I want to say. But I feel like you're, you know, with the High Priestess and the Judgment card, these are very inner knowing kind of cards. Okay, I feel like you've gotten to this point where you know what to do. You're just not taking the next step, perhaps because the next step is the biggest one, you know. But at some point you had to get there, right? And this is what you wanted, you know. Don't doubt that this is what you wanted. Maybe it doesn't look like it on the surface for some of you. However, Spirit is trying to guide you in the direction of your calling here. Okay, and your intuition is definitely speaking to you at this time. So if you're not already, you need to pay more attention to that, especially with the Hermit card here. All right. All right. This is the message I have for you guys today. I hope it helps in your decision making moving forward. Don't forget to like the video, share the love, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time for the next one. Bye, Libra.